Hey guys, welcome back. It's the year 1312. Isn't that crazy, guys? Super wild to me. Yeah, okay, let's get into it. Not a crazy big year, only Irene, which is important to me. I really like Irene. Anyway, okay, so bone fry? I'm really bad. Baudelaire. No, 10, oh, no. 12, 16, or 18. Nice. Okay, and then Isidora York. No, 12, 18, 16. I think. Ah! Okay, baby died. That sucks. Yeah, bye. Yes. Oh man, that sucks. Okay. Who else? Okay, no, 4, 8, or 12. Fluke Shaw. Nice! Okay, because he is the only kid of, pardon me, I don't know her name, I'm horrible. Genevieve. And she's dead now, so that's a bummer. Okay, Guy Godfrey, no. Don't know. Baby lived. No, 4, 8, or 12. He lived. Gemma Shaw. No, 4, 8, or 12. Nice. Oh my goodness, they've all lived. That's great. Okay. How long do they have to be alive? I feel like I'm so out of practice. 18 days. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Or 18. 18 days. Okay, and now Alvia, no, 4, 8, or 12. Oh, that sucks. And I think Joya's dead now too, so that's crazy. Wait, let's see. Yeah, Joya died. That was her last baby too. Oh my goodness. Well, that is crazy. Okay, now time for children. I'm super nervous about this. 9 or 19. Grace Shaw. No, 9 or 19. Nice. Okay. Irene, no, 9 or 19. Yay! Oh my god, yay! That's so exciting. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Please tell me I moved them down. Yes! Oh my goodness. Okay. Day right after Herman. Oh, I'm so glad. I really liked Irene a lot. Okay, Rose Blangerie and Goss. This is another big one. Goss the third. We'll see. Okay. No 9 or 19. Nice. No 9 or 19 for Goss. Oh, that was really close. Oh my gosh, that's so good then. They have an heir. I mean, if he survives. Knocking on wood. His teen role. And then Wolfstan and Weimark. No 9 or 19. No 9 or 19. Oh my goodness. What a good year. Only 2 people died. That's like amazing. Oh, I don't want that bolded. Silly goose. Okay. And why is that centered? I don't know. We'll see. Boop, boop. Well, that is the roles for this year. What an awesome... Yeah, that's great, eh? Oh, so exciting. The famine starts soon. So that's a thing. And you know what? I'm so excited for Roll and Taja. I'm like so excited. Anyway, well, that's the roles. On to the game. Hey guys, so we're back. The beginning of this was filmed like 10 months ago. Like, it's bad, guys. But I'm back on the grind. It's all good. All is well. I'm really happy that Irene made it, because we're aging her up now, even though I think her birthday is a few days away. I just wanted her to be aged up at the beginning so we can get the story to keep pushing. I want Irene, my idea for her, she's gonna have like a bit of a love triangle between a few Sims. I think it's gonna be between a noble boy and a peasant boy, one of her status, and she's gonna be pretty torn. Yay, I can't wait. She's gonna age up. Yay. And then I show her Cass too, and her Cass is really cute. Look at this. Oh, she's so cute. I liked her as a toddler a lot. I thought she was really, really cute. What's new about me? Well, we're doing our Cass stuff. I've been really into reading. I finished a bunch of books this month. I'm halfway through 2 books. Mainly the one you need to know. I finished The Secret History by Donna Tartt, which is really good. I'm reading Call Me By Your Name right now. Halfway done. Or actually I'm on part 3, so I'm more than halfway done. And then I found my copy of Catcher in the Rye, which I have like 10 pages left. So I may just say I finished that. Because I lost it. It was so weird. Anyway. This is Irene. Isn't she like the cutest little kid ever? Oh, I love Irene. I cannot wait for her to age up and we can do the story for her. I'm really worried, guys. I'm going to tell you about the famine because that's where I'm at right now. I'm at 13, 15. So I have some videos for you guys. I promise. I'm ready. I just haven't had enough time to like edit the videos. I guess I've been reading more than editing. Shh, that's a secret. I know. Guys, I know. I need to be better. Anyway, so look at that. We're sleeping. We're going. And then the other thing is I leave notes for myself to talk about in these videos, except this year they're so vague in my notebook. Like if I read one of these to you, you guys would have no idea what it meant. Like, okay, wait, ready? Charlotte sees Bruce. What does that mean? Like, I hope, and that's all I wrote for that point. Like, I hope there's some sort of, like, reminiscing or some sort of, like, thing that'll jog my memory. Oh, yes. Okay, so, you know what? Amis and Roll, they come together, they decide, despite everything, they love each other, they will be each other's rock, okay? And then they woohoo. Horrible, horrible idea. They woohoo twice. I didn't mean to do twice, they woohooed. I was devastated. It was a really bad idea. But sorry, foreshadowing. Oh, my boy Roland, look at him. He's playing in the snow. Winter's, like, in real life is my favorite season of all time. I love winter. It's my favorite. Anyway, so Roland's talking to Charlotte. You know, they're being siblings. They're being great. But Charlotte has a feeling like Irene does nothing around the farm. Why? What is the reason for that? So she goes and wakes her up and she yells at her and she's like, Roland and I have been up at the butt crack of dawn and you're still in here sleeping. What are you doing? You're doing nothing. You have to help us. We do so much. And especially because she feels very coddled. Or Charlotte feels Irene has been coddled a lot of her life because she's beautiful and everyone's told her she's so beautiful and her beautiful hair and her whatever. So Charlotte gets really upset about that because she doesn't want her sister to be like sheltered in a way, but also she feels a little bit like gypped. Like this was a little unfair of her parents and everything. And then in order to, you know, and what's the word I'm looking for here, guys? I'm looking for to react to Charlotte's pleads, basically, or like scolding. She goes out and does the cow stuff. Roll goes hunting. And he's like, well, at some point I should bring Roland, you know, like I know I need to do that, but Everard is still his favorite kid by far, and even though the relationships don't necessarily prove that, okay, they do. Irene then goes to Roland to be like, I'm very confused why she's so upset about this. Like, maybe it's me. I just don't understand why she's so upset, especially because I'm trying my hardest. Like, this is my first time seriously needing to be helpful and a part of the farm and doing the whole thing, okay? And then Roll is like, well, I don't know why she's being so mean, but I will go talk to her. Irene, you shouldn't have gotten yelled at. I'm sorry. So then Roland, you know, he's gonna go confront Charlotte, even though she's like, look at what Charlotte does every day, dude. She cleans up the bathroom, she does the freaking lawn, and she takes care of the animals. She does so much. I'm just saying it's a little bit unfair for them to be upset with her. That's my humble opinion. Guys, I'm so excited for her to be a teenager. Well, she is already in my playthrough, but at this point in time, you'll understand. I was so excited. Anyway, Charlotte, we find out she's upset. Oh, wait, so pause, we'll circle back. Oh, never mind. She leaves. Oh, no, she doesn't. Roland goes and confronts Matilda, saying, like, what's going on? Why are you mean to my sister? And she goes, I'm not mean to her. I would never be mean to her. And so he's like, okay, well then bye. And furthermore, we find out that, I don't know why he came. I didn't write a note about that, why he came. He just, I think, came to, like, check up on everyone, to see how everyone's doing, you know, because he actually, I think, backed her up, even though she was in her moments of sadness and people thinking they were against her. You know what I mean? He was like, yeah, well, just checking in, hope everything's good. We find out that Charlotte's kind of upset because, you know, she's being made fun of behind her back. And we don't want that. Especially, she gets made fun of in front of Bruce, the kid she's been in love with for, like, years. You know what I mean? But there's a point in her life where she's like, I feel like I need to move on from him. I don't know what I can do. Especially because his sister's so evil, and the sister hates me so much. Like, what more can I do? Anyway, baby born! Who was born this year? What year is it? 1312. I think this was Gregory Fraser. He made it out. And that's good, actually, because I thought the Fraser name was gonna be gone. Because maybe it will. But then we get a new pink household, which I am excited about. I really like adding Sims. I like making Sims for this world. Like, it's super fun. But I feel maternal to these Sims, guys. Like, it's bad. I look at them, and I'm like, no, this is fully my story. And these are my, like, I hope they make it long and live and find joy in life. Anyway, it's true. Anyway, so now Roland talks to Charlotte, being like, hey, dude, why are you so upset with Irene? Like, what's going on? She goes, well, do you not feel like it's true? We do so much around here, and then she just does nothing. She'll continue to do nothing until the end of her life, because she's so prim and proper, and she's so, like, she thinks she's better than us. And Rowan's like, I think you're projecting a little bit here. You know what I mean? You just saw that I cut was, I had gotten the Royal Pack before I had really known about the EA buyout. It was a lapse in judgment. I shouldn't have bought it. I look at it now and I realize that I should have bought that, and that's totally on me. But that's why I'm not really gonna do a lot with the pack. If I may uninstall it, honestly. It's just, like, I'm kind of on the fence about it because I did spend money on it. I just wish I didn't buy it. Like, I look at it back now and I kick myself, because then I did a bunch of research into it and all the things. But I'm just frustrated because specifically this pack is targeted towards me. This is the pack that I was really looking forward to, especially for this playthrough, right? So all this to say, I don't encourage you buy it. I encourage you to boycott it. I haven't purchased anything around The Sims since, so I really encourage you, and I encourage you to look at a bunch of resources around The Sims 4 buyout, like I did. Little Simsy is doing a lot. Stuff House Sims is doing a lot. There's a lot of Simmers in the community that are really advocating against the buyout, and I agree, and I don't want to talk about it and get sad about it, but it really does. I do get really upset about it because The Sims is my favorite game of all time. The Sims franchise, I love. The Sims 3, I love The Sims 3. Maybe I'll do a Sims 3 playthrough, but all this to say, I think it's ridiculous that this is what's happening. And I don't want any part in profiting or helping the new owners make money. Anyway, so that's my opinion. I am devastated. Now back to the story. Yay! Okay, so she goes into town because her mother tells her to. Charlotte goes into town. And Matilda's like, you haven't done anything for me. In fact, Roland hates me more. But Bruce oversees it. He overhears how mean Matilda is, and how dare his sister do that? That's not his sister at all. But he saw it with his own eyes. So what can he do? You know, because secretly he likes her too. Spoiler, he likes her too. So he oversees this, and he knows that Matilda is being really mean to Charlotte and attempting to shun her and to go behind her own brother's back, go behind Bruce's back to tell everyone that they were doing unreligious things, not like, do you know what I'm trying to say, like being alone together before they're allowed to do that, you know what I mean? And the concept of that makes Bruce feel so conflicted. Like, what can I do to mend this in any way, you know? Anyway, so now we know that that's going on, okay? Now we know that Bruce is trying to figure out a way to fix it for her. And guys, she's pregnant! Oh my god, Amisa's pregnant, okay? She's pregnant, and I'm so upset. Not upset about the baby, it's that they were supposed to not have kids, and I forgot that my risky woohoo was so high. Or not high, but like higher than normal. And I don't want to spoil anything, but guys, oh fucking no. Oh no, around this pregnancy. So she's gonna have kids, more kids, and I'm like, finally, we're out of the toddler, we're into the child era, soon to be teen. No, we're not. We're not even close, actually, and that's on me. And that's so on me, but I'm not trying. Anyway. And look at Roland go. He's such a gardener. I'm really excited, because Roland's gonna be our heir. Fingers crossed. Roland or Everard, I have a lot of ideas about, but I really want it to be Roland. Like, I'm telling you, it's gonna be Roland, I think. Because where I'm at, for Roland's story, I have like little sticky notes for everyone's story, and I don't want to spoil Charlotte's or Roland's, but he's gonna marry a diva, but that's gonna cause a lot of drama. We all know by who it's gonna be. It's gonna be Matilda. Spoiler. So don't mind what I'm doing right now. I'm just making sure that when babies are born, I get to change their names. Because ever since I updated my mods, I was pretty worried that it wasn't working because we haven't had like any babies born. And that's what I was looking at. But I guess there was just not a lot of babies that year, so it was fine. If I was being honest, like it all worked out cool. I can't believe she's pregnant. And Roland is pissed about it too. Roland's like, well, why are we gonna have more siblings, dude? Like, not to be a fart. It's just, what are we gonna do about these kids? And then I got awesome CC. I can't remember where this is from. I think I'll look for the beds CC and I'll put it in the description below. I didn't change them yet. I changed them, I think, in 2 years. But those beds are so cool because they give you around the same rest, except for the double bed. That one gives you way less. And that's on me, and the issue is I needed something that would give them more rest, because when they had like 1,000 kids at once and they weren't self-sufficient, I had to make sure they were well rested. But I'm just gonna say whatever after that, and then they're just gonna be miserable all the time, and that's okay. That's a-okay. Oh my goodness, I just noted something. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I have. So for, like, I'll read you another one of my notes. It's really funny. Pregnant, and then in brackets, pissed. Like, what does that mean? I don't know. And then Roland is atrocious. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I have no idea what the context of that is. Anyway, I got, baby born. I think this is Amina Bourgeoisie. And I don't know whose family Amina is related to. Oh, Edwin and Tafina. So this is Edwin, who was our uncle-in-law. Yeah, so Melcindi is Rose's sister. His new wife gave birth to Amina. Okay, you're there, I'm there, awesome. So excited. I also wanted you guys' opinion about, like, are we gonna put names back in the pot if they've passed on? Because I'm kind of okay with that. I think it could be fine if we have one of those things where it's like, they're dead. Like, I don't know, sorry. Sorry, that was a little insensitive. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant it like, they've passed on and we could rename them in tribute to them, kind of thing. So that's my vision, but I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think. I'm pretty game either way. I also update, guys, I love Paralives. I love Paralives. It's my new favorite game. Other than The Sims, I love Paralives. It's so much fun. It's running a little still weird on my computer, but I think that's just because of the fact that everything is technically loaded in the world, like I was saying last video. Anyway, so they're just doing farm life, very domestic things. They're preparing because they have a feeling something food-wise is going to happen. 2 years, guys. I'm so nervous. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make... but my issue is I don't want to sacrifice story for, ensuring the bloodline. Do you know what I mean? Because my biggest thing is we need... Oh, people got married, by the way. Oh, yes, I remember. I'm remembering why I did what I did. So basically, okay, wait, pause. We'll come back to what's happening visually. I don't want to sacrifice story for, succession of the blood, because I think I'm going to make a Diva and Roland get married, but I think I want them to be married quickly, but I don't want them to be married quickly enough for it to be, weird almost, or, hastily done, and then we lack the story element of it. But I think maybe I'm going to kind of throw the story element to the wind, because I'm going to need them to get married, because there's 2 years of them having, or them in the famine, and then they have to roll to see if they live. And I think it's a 20% chance of them dying, which is way too high for me if there's no baby. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to try to make sure they have at least 1 kid before before we get the story going again, because I think I'm gonna have to pivot the story to make it work. Okay, anyway, so I made some new Sims to marry into a royal name. So they're gonna be the dark purple household, and they're the Thebes, I think is the name I picked. I think I picked the Thebe, yeah. Yeah, so this is, what was her name? Comitia? Comitia is marrying Gilbert Shaw, but Gilbert is old, guys, really old. So I think Comitia is gonna have to go back into the pool when he dies, because he's an adult now, dude. And then Pavia is also a Thebe, and Pavia married Goss II, because Joya died. Dude, Joya died. Remember that? I was really upset. I'm still upset. It's so messed up. Agnes aged up. Oh, yeah, let me read the birthdays, guys. I feel like I'm out of my flow. Okay. So, this year, Goss Dubois and Alice Dubois, Roland's great-grandparents, died. I just thought that was relevant, particularly at the beginning. We don't really address that. We'll address it next episode. Babies who were born this year were Gregory Fraser and Amina Boulangerie, and they both became infants. Bonfrey Belair became an infant, but Isadola York unfortunately passed away. Fluke Shaw became a toddler. Guy Godfrey and Gemma Shaw all became toddlers, but Alviva Dubois unfortunately died. which is the kid that Joya died giving birth to. Anyway, who became a child, Grace Shaw, Irene Dubois, Rose Bourgeoisie, Goss the Third Dubois. I'm so excited that that name gets to keep going. And Wolfstan and Wymark York also became children. My idea is Wolfstan is going to be the one that Irene has a thing with. Yeah, that's all we need to know this year. There's no teen, adult, or young adult birthdays this year. This is Goss the Second. I think he is so cute. I'm really excited. I'm not I don't want to jinx anything, but I'm really hoping he becomes a teen and he gets to marry off and he gets to keep the Goss thing going, and I want to see how many generations we can keep it going for. Because guys, we're at, when I'm filming this, we're almost at 1316, which means we're basically at 1320, okay, is what I'm trying to get at, which is a fifth of the way through the century, which is so crazy, guys, to me, because, oh, it's so crazy. I've been doing this for a year now, but I know if I want to start, like, getting through the years, I need to start, like, committing to, like, filming and editing and editing, because I have so many ideas for the story, and I am in love with this series. It's so much fun to do. But again, I have other responsibilities and stuff. But all this to say, I love this series, and I cannot wait to get to 1400s and 1500s. And, like, once we get to 1500s, we'll be halfway to because it goes up until 2010 is the story, and I can't wait to get new CC. I just kind of got the relative. It's really hard to find medieval CC, guys. Like, I hope you don't understand. Unless it's, like the 1900s and onwards it's okay to find. But, like, any Edwardian, super hard. Medieval, so difficult. It's super hard. So I'm trying my best with what I have, what I found. But this is more like Regal Tea era. I think that's Regency. I can't remember the era. Like 1800s era. Some of the clothes I have. So anyway, that's Guy, I think. Is that his name? Yeah, this guy, Godfrey. I think we'll have one of our kids marry Godfrey too. I think that's what we'll do. I can't remember. But then that's gonna be beef, because technically the role had a thing with the mom, Sif. Remember that era? I hope you guys do, because I remember. But I think maybe that could be awkward, but I'm not gonna say, like, no. Specifically, like, guys, I gotta get Mabel figured out. And Everard. Like, I don't know who Everard's gonna marry. I haven't thought that far in advance. Like, worst case, I just make a sim, and then he marries that, and then, you know what I mean? Or he'll marry someone else to get the family tree all together, because I have so many households that aren't on the big family tree yet, so I'm gonna try to get everyone to marry within each other first, and then, or like all the households we already have played into the family tree, and then we'll start adding randoms so we can avoid incest. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I don't want to have incest in this game. I'm so sorry if that's not time accurate, but it's true. It's so true. Anyway, so that's our video so far. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm really gonna try to be better with editing and getting on top of everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd love to see your guys' opinions and everything, so please don't forget to comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!